catalyst for change with the chance to thrive. Crystal is the one to stir up gifts and save lives. You get exposure, promotion, and marketing too. And advertise for business owners just like you. On Storytime, your interview is global. Virtual or in person, just come on the show. Yo, your story matters. Crystals will open the door. 40 years of experience, ready to give you more on Storytime. Get ready for Storytime. Hey, come on.
All right. So thank you so much for your patience once again. We appreciate you. So I want to say hello, hello, hello. I want to say hello to you. My name is Crystal, and I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. I want to thank you so much. We had a sound check, y'all. We got 10 people. We got a band tonight that's going to be very, very, very interesting to you. And we are so excited, but we want to go over some house rules first, okay? Bear with us as we go over some house rules to let you know what's happening. So, ladies and gentlemen, where are you? It is story time. Story time is where human beings connect. And tonight it's about the Unlimited 7 band. It's about Mr. Ray Patterson and his vision that he brought to pass with this band. I want to ask you to do a couple of things for me, okay? I just want to remind you to do these few things for me, if you don't mind, while we are getting prepared for the evening. I just want to ask you to make sure you take a moment and share this with about 5 friends. Just about 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let them know you're here. Tell them, hey, they are on. And especially if you've heard the band before. If you've heard the band before and you already know how they sound and you already know how they groove and how they can make you feel, let people know we are here and we are ready. Then I want you to do this for me. When you come, I want you to make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. You're going to see a button there, right? You're going to see a button there. So I want you to make sure that you take a moment and you do subscribe, all right? And you could do that very easily by just snapping a picture of this right here. Snap a picture, okay? Snap a picture and subscribe to the channel. But in the meantime, I'm going to take a moment and I'm going to bring up Mr. Ray. Are you ready? I think I hear him knocking at the door. I want you to get ready. I want you to get ready. I want you to give me a round of applause as we bring him front and center, the man that was the visionary for this band. And let's bring him on stage. Ladies and gentlemen. Ray, are you with me? Hello.
Hey, how's everybody?
I see you. I see. I see you. Move back just a little bit for me. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, Crystal.
Good. Good.
Yeah, we just want to thank you for having us on your show,
Yes, sir.
and we
Yes.
want to, anybody who's probably that doesn't know us, just take the opportunity sometimes in your free spare time just to come out and check us out. I think you will really enjoy yourself, and we will not disappoint you. I can promise you that much.
Well, Ray, let me ask you a question before we get into that. I always like to get into the heart of the visionary. I'd like to get into your mind for a minute. Talk to me about who you are, where you're from, and a little bit about your background.
Okay, yeah, I am. I'm first of all, my name is Ray Patterson. I'm from Raleigh, born and raised here in Raleigh. As far as my background, I'm a retired Wake County Sheriff's Detective. Did that for a little over 20 years and retired from there. Um, I did a little bit of um, private transportation, had my own car service for a little while until I had back surgery and decided that I would just take it easy and instead of working, I go to the gym maybe 6 days a week and work out there. But other than that, I also had a vision for this band about in 2017. There was another band I was filling in with, and the bass player who's no longer with this band, I went to him and said, hey man, let's start a band. And he was down for it, and he played the type of. I noticed he always played the type of music that I liked. I said, so hey, let's go for it and start a band. So he and I got together and started a band. The original name of the band was actually Capital City Soul Band in Raleigh. About 2 or 3 years ago, because of some
Wow.
changes that the band may have been going through at that particular time, I just wanted to start out fresh, and so I changed the name to Unlimited Seven Band.
Okay. So when you were a little boy or a teenager, did you play the drums back then when you were in school? And did you dream of starting a band? Where did this idea come from?
Well, I've always played in. I've been playing in a band since I was probably 17 years old. Um, in places where I wasn't old enough to be, but because I was a drummer, I was there. Um, but I did start playing drums at age 5. After I tore up enough of my parents' kitchen table chairs as using those for my drum set, they
Okay.
decided, okay, it was time to have a set of drums. I was tired of buying new kitchen table chairs.
Okay. Okay. Now, you have a little bit of help as you do this. I know that you not only have band members, but you also have an admin that's kind of like connected to you a little bit by the hip. Tell me about that.
Yes, very much connected. We speaking of my wife, Ola Patterson. Yeah, my wife is very helpful when it comes to the band, such as, she makes sure that the band has um, food to eat, um, make sure that we have the set list all together. She types it up for us. Um, Pretty much whatever we need, she makes sure she makes it happen for us. So we
Wow.
are very grateful to have her as the admin in this band. It takes
Wow.
a lot of pressure off of me. While I'm doing one thing, she's taking care of another thing. So she's very helpful when it comes to this band. And the band, I'm pretty sure we all thank God for her.
Really? How many years y'all been together?
Been together going on, this year make 8 years.
Okay. I wonder, did she know what she was signing up for when she met you? Did she know she was going to be admin for a band too? I'm gonna make
Well,
sure I bring her up so she can talk about that and see how did that happen. So I think I'll take a moment to bring her up and let her answer that question. But we're gonna see how you manage, because you know the little joke we had in the beginning, how we was trying to do the setup, and I said to her, I said, listen, so I know you're doing something right. I know you're doing something right. So I'm gonna take a moment and we're gonna bring her up. So Miss Ola, make sure you unmute yourself and we're gonna bring you up to the stage. Hello there, how you doing?
I'm great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So how are you this evening?
I am great, Crystal. Thank you again for inviting us on your podcast tonight.
Most definitely, most definitely. Listen, we want people to know we have some shows set up, and this band right here, y'all have an amazing band, man. Oh my goodness. And this has got to be something that people have to know about. Unlimited Seven. Unlimited Seven. You know, when I first saw that, I remember Unlimited Seven band is truly a great band. I had my experience with y'all recently when you came out there in Lewisburg, and I had a good old time with you guys. And even though I was in work mode, I did, get to hear y'all and get to groove a little bit. So I've experienced it firsthand, and it's a great band. It's a diverse band. You have a lot of amazing people on the band. I want y'all to take a moment and tell me a little bit about this. But first, before we do that, I want to ask you, Miss Ola, did you know what you were signing up for?
Yes, I did. Ray, I think he said something about 8 years, but I don't know whether or not you was asking him about how long the band have been in operations or how long we have been married. But we've been married for 13 years.
Okay.
So basically, I'm good with whatever he likes to do. I know he enjoys doing it, and I'm just there to assist just any way I can. I basically just take care of the paperwork, the ordering of supplies, and answering questions during performances, passing out cards, videoing, taking pictures, greeting the guests. We also have T-shirts, caps, hoodies that we sell. And one thing that's important, I'm sure, for the band, I make sure that they are paid.
Okay, I know that's important. I bet they're nodding their head to that right there. They're gonna make sure that's important. You got to make sure the money is right. That's for sure. And are you from this area too?
No, I
Okay, where
moved
you?
here from Seattle, Washington.
Seattle, Washington. Okay, Seattle, Washington. That's a good one. Wow, that's good. Well, listen, I am thankful to have you guys here today, and we're gonna definitely bring up some other band members so that we can go ahead and get this thing started, because I know some people have a long work week in front of them. So talk to me a little bit about these people over here on the screen, Mr. Ray. I know someone has been here the longest. They were actually original member. So let's talk about that original member you have.
Yeah, that would be Marcus, Marcus Magic. Yeah, Marcus started with the band when we first started with the other band members that are no longer with us. But Marcus has been very, very dedicated to this band. Whatever's needed, Marcus is there to do it without any hesitation, without any questioning why you asked me to do whatever. He just a round-welded guy that I'm just very pleased to have a part of this band.
Wow, that's amazing. And it's always good to have somebody that locks into the vision and understands what it's all about when you have a vision like that. So I
Absolutely.
definitely do believe that we should bring him on up and hear what he has to say about that. I say, Marcus, we got you coming, man. Let's give a round of applause for Marcus. All right, Marcus, make sure you unmute it. How you doing today, sir?
Good. How are you doing, Crystal? I wanted to take a second just to thank you for allowing us to be on your show.
Definitely. I enjoy y'all, man. I really do. When y'all are out there doing what you do, I don't know if you can tell, but I do enjoy y'all, definitely. And so tell us a little bit about how you met Ray and your experience with this band. I know that you are indeed a vocalist, and I've heard you sing before. And for the last 5 years, you've been there from Minneapolis. All right. So talk to us and tell us a little bit about who you are, where you're from, and your background, how long you've been singing.
Sure. So Marcus Magic, originally from Minneapolis, Minnesota. I've been singing like most singers or that sing a little bit more than just a hobby. I started singing at a young age in the church choir, and then moved to singing in like the praise team here once I moved to Raleigh. And then just kind of ventured out and just started singing a little bit of karaoke. And then I decided to say, hey, singing is really once I'm on stage, it's more of like a release for me. So I I went to look for bands to sing for, and met Ray, and we started. Well, I joined that band, and been singing with them ever since. I really and truly enjoy singing any genre. That's one thing I really love about Unlimited Seven. We're not limited to just one kind of music or one type of music. We literally can do it all.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay. And so when did you first find out that you could sing?
um, in choir when I was a young kid, my mom she put me in the choir and said, "Hey, you make so much noise around the house, that we're gonna put it to good use and let the Lord use you."
Wow, amazing. So, Ray, talk to me. Where was you at when you first saw this young man and you heard his voice and you said, "Oh, I need him to be in my band"? Where was that at? Do you remember that first time when you heard him and saw him?
I want to say at a practice studio, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct, Marcus?
That's correct.
Yeah, at a practice studio. I forgot the name of the studio, but yeah, that's where we first met at. And I thought, oh yeah, this guy right here, he's very versatile, can sing pretty much anything that you suggest to be sung. So I said, oh yeah, he'll be a great fit. And as you can see, he has been.
Okay. So, first impressions are the lasting impressions. So, he left a good first impression, obviously.
Yes, he is.
Okay. And now you also sing solo outside of the band, or you only sing with this band?
No, only sing with this band. I do a lot of karaoke. That's how I've met a lot of people in the North Carolina Raleigh area is through just singing. So whether it's through church, through karaoke, or through the band, yeah, that seems to be a common thread in my life.
Karaoke is pretty popular too. It's really pretty popular, I must say. So yeah, so we're gonna keep it moving so we can go ahead and bring up some more of these amazing band members. So Ray, who we got now?
I would say Dantes is the net. Dantes, the sax player. He's actually my childhood school friend. We all grew up together in the same hood. Um, Dantes started out as, I guess, as sort of like a fill-in, where he would come and play when we needed maybe some jazz tune that we want to do, but hadn't really considered to be a permanent band member. So yeah, Dantes has been with us pretty much for about 7 years now, and he's been a great asset to the band. So yeah, so let's bring him on.
Wow, amazing, amazing. Well, thank you so much for that. And yeah, let's bring them on. Let's get ready. So, sir, get ready to come on up and we'll bring you up here. Childhood friend, nothing like being able to bring your friend on board. That's amazing. Definitely amazing. So let's see. Where is Mr. John? Yes. Hello, hello. How are you?
Fine. Hello. How are you?
I'm doing amazing, sir. Thank you for asking. And
Well,
welcome to
thank you.
Storytime. Welcome to
All
Storytime.
right.
Yes,
Glad
sir.
to be here. Glad to
Yes,
be
sir.
here.
So, childhood friend.
Right.
Wow. And did you imagine when y'all were childhood friends that y'all would be doing this now later on in life?
Oh no. But we were playing music early. But I know.
I think you got something going on over there with that Wi-Fi, Mr. Dantes. Back up a little bit so you're not so close to the screen. Move back a little bit to me, or move your screen away. Move back just a little bit. But so y'all are childhood friends. And did y'all go to school together by chance, or neighborhood friends?
Yes. We went to both. We stayed in the same neighborhood, and we went to the elementary school and junior high school and high school, and the whole thing.
Nice, nice. And what was it about him that stood out for you, Ray?
Uh, um, Dante's has always been pretty much down to earth. Um, and like I said, he was a fantastic sax player.
Mm.
Started out young, so I mean he just blow rings around anybody that lived in our neighborhood. And like I said, Dante's always been a good guy.
Wow. Mr. Dantes, move back a little bit for me. Dantes, my dad was a saxophonist. So I love the saxophone. He was a
What?
saxophonist. Which
Oh, they great people.
saxophone do you play? Because I know
They're
that.
great people.
Yes, sir. Which one do you play?
I
Because I
play
know that.
them all.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
play them all, but with Unlimited 7, I play soprano and tenor.
Okay. I think my dad was a tenor. So let me ask you this. And my dad was the first African American band leader for the, let me get it right, for the Navy. I think it's the Navy. It's actually in that park in Garner, the Veterans Park. He's down and the first African American band leader for the Navy. So let me ask you this. Who did you listen to? Who was the person that you listened to coming up? What saxophonist?
When I grew up, I was listening to Junior Walker, Maceo Parker, Coltrane,
Really?
Eddie Harris,
Okay.
that type of stuff.
My dad played jazz all the time. That I can't remember the name of the song, but there was this one song he played all the time. It was like do 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 do. Y'all know what song I'm talking about? And he played that
Yeah,
all the time. It was so many,
yeah,
songs, but that was one. I know somebody in there probably knows what I'm talking about, but you
yeah.
got memories when you said that because my dad was my heart and he was a saxophonist. So, wow, thank you for that.
You did a good,
Thank you
but
for
I
that.
can't name it right off.
Okay, so you remember it. Okay, cool,
Oh
cool,
yeah.
cool. Well, listen, wow, we're gonna come back to you for sure. Who we got next, Ray?
That would have to probably be Ken, actually. Yeah, and I met Ken. Well, actually, Ken is my neighbor as well. Ken lives right around the corner from me. I can throw a rock and hit his house.
Don't throw
Um,
a rock and hurt nobody. Oh my goodness.
but yeah, Ken, that was right after the first year that the original keyboard player, I guess he had gotten another job or whatever, and he was unable to play. And I was sort of in desperate need of a keyboard player. Although Ken plays a little bit of everything, bass, guitar, keyboard, so he's well rounded as far as I guess as far as the instruments that he plays, and
Okay,
he plays them all very well. But
okay.
I need a keyboard player. I just happened to be walking around the corner one day. I could have been walking my dog. I don't quite remember. But
Really?
anyway, I happened to
Ken.
see Ken in the yard. I knew Ken used to have his own band. They used to practice in the garage, and I would ride by. I may stop by sometimes just to listen to them. And I think one day I stopped by and actually had the opportunity to play drums with them. But I needed a keyboard player, and I happened to see Ken in his yard one day. I think he was doing some yard work, and asked him, did he know any keyboard players? And Ken's question to me, well, how good do they have to be? I said, well, just good enough to help us get through these next gigs that we have coming up real soon. So he said, I would like to give it a try. So that's how Ken and I actually got together as far as him being a part of the band in Unlimited 7. He gave it a
Wow.
try, and I liked what I heard, and he's been with us for about 7 years himself as well. So
Wow. Now, Miss Oka, has he ever bought anybody that you said to him, honey, I don't know about this one. Has he ever had that, or he's been spot on every time?
I leave it up to Ray. It's basically his band, and I just leave everything up to him. I go along with whatever he does.
So you just to help me, Okay, okay. I
Exactly.
love it. Marquise, what about you? As each member came to the band, have you ever said, Ray, you all right? You bumped your head today? Or it's been like smooth sailing every time?
It's been definitely been smooth sailing. Ray is he's got that sheriff that background that military police background, so we know he's going to be a good judge of character. So there's never been any bad, truly bad people. We've had some that just simply didn't work out, but yeah, nothing. He wouldn't bring in a bad seed to what we already have a good group already.
Wow, good for you. Good. All right, Mr. Dantes, move it on back a little bit for me. That's great. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's hear what he has to say. Let's bring up Ken. Hi, Ken. How you
Hey,
doing?
Crystal. Hey, everybody. Thank you for having us all on your podcast. Appreciate that. Yeah, Ray, I was planning on telling that story because I was standing out in my yard doing some yard work, and Ray came up to me and said, and Ray he'd stopped by while we were practicing in our garage, and he said, hey, Ken, good to know you. I got a band. Let me sit on with you and a couple times. And she sat on with us on drums. And then one day, like he said, he came up and said, hey, Ken, you play keyboards? Because he had only known me as a bass player because I was
Oh,
playing bass in my old band. He
okay.
said, can you play keyboards? And I said, well, Ray, how good do I have to be? And and he said, well, you just got to hold the chords long enough, to get to the next chord. And I said, well, I've taught myself keyboard. I taught myself guitar. I taught myself bass. I did have a lot of formal training as a trumpet player. And I got a lot of music theory background. I played music all my life, but I'd never seen myself as a keyboard player. So when Ray asked me, hey, Ken, can you play keyboards? I'm like, yeah, I think I can do that, Ray. I can fill in and I can learn how to do it and how to be someone who can contribute to the band. I think the first couple practices, maybe even the first couple gigs, were a little bit rocky. I remember we do that song by Sam Cooke, right?
Oh, wow.
Didn't we do that song by Sam Cooke,
Yeah,
Marcus?
yeah, we did.
And I remember playing at Carolina Ale House, and I messed it up bad the first time I played it, and I thought, well, Ray's going to go ahead and fire me now.
Oh my
Um,
goodness.
yeah,
Was
but
that your thought, Ray? Was that your thought? He's out of here?
No. And we
Okay.
all make mistakes, so I understood. At least he put a lot of effort into it. I could tell when I went to him and asked him if he could help out on keyboards. I could tell you he immediately started practicing a lot of the songs. I gave him a song list, and you would have thought he'd had that song list for at least 2 years from the way he came in and
you're too
performed.
too kind. You're too kind, Ray. You know, and I'm not. Hey, listen, I'm a good musician, I think, but I'm not a virtuoso on any instrument. I can play a lot of different instruments, but I'm not a master of any of them. So I just have a good sense of music and fitting in where I need to fit in, whether I'm playing bass or play guitar or playing keyboard. I never want to be that guy out in the front. I just want to kind of be the glue to hold things together. So, Ray, I tell you what, I appreciate the opportunity you gave me, and you have let me uh, grow my skill and talent, and I appreciate that very much.
Well, Ken, we appreciate you. We thank you so much for sharing. I know that you've been playing for about 4 years and music is your life. Who was your inspiration
It,
coming up?
it, it is. It is. I got to tell you what, my inspiration was my high school friend, Clifford Fitz. I didn't have a guitar. I grew up very poor. He lent me his guitar, and it was an old acoustic guitar. And I tell you what, the action on the guitar was about that high. And anybody who knows how to play guitar, they know that's it was just an old guitar. And I learned how to play guitar and keyboards just by listening to um, Earth, Wind and Fire and Foreigner and Supertramp and Ohio Players. back in
Ooh.
the 70s. You know, I learned how to play all the different instruments just by listening to them and repeating them on guitar. So I got a lot of influences, a lot of classical influences, and the Beatles, of course, and rock and roll and funk from back in the day, from the early 70s, from Ohio Players to Earth, Wind and Fire to, you know, Rick James, and you just name it, right? I've got a lot of different influences, and
Wow.
yeah,
Earth,
like
Wind, and Fire. You naming some good people though. Ohio play. They don't make music like that no
they
more.
do
But
not make music like that
wow.
anymore. It's a
Wow.
fact. You're right. So
Yeah. Man, Ray, my goodness. So you got some powerful people. Sounds like you had some people who really love music like you do. And so we just appreciate you for just, making sure that you bring people that are serious about it, because we know that this is your passion and this is why you created it. So I know that has to be really good when you made sure that you did that. So listen, I want to ask you, who you want to bring up to the stage next?
That would be Greg.
Oh, tell me about Greg. Tell me
Yeah,
about Greg.
I actually met Greg. Greg played in another band that the original bass player used to play in, and I think it was we needed actually a second keyboard player, somebody to do horn lines, but Greg does all the melody lines while Ken does the horn lines. But so Greg came in and I'm just gave it his all and did what he does, and he does it well. Greg is also, a vocalist as well. So him having two gifts to bring really helped the band out a lot. And it
Wow.
took some of the pressure off one of the other keyboard players where they just work together. They
Okay.
decide who's going to play what, without arguing and bickering between each other about who's going to do what. They just, make it happen. And that's what it's all about with this band. We just like to just make things happen. We don't like to make simple things complicated because they're not complicated. You just have to just put in what you do and focus on what you're doing. And together we all come together and just make this one big, beautiful sound.
That's amazing. Wow. And I want to say to y'all out there, because I know you have some people watching right now, let them know where you're tuning in from. If you're watching this now, type in the chat and let them know you're here. Say, hey, Ray. Hey, Ken. This is your wife. This is your daughter. This is your neighbor. Let them know you're here so they know you're here. And I will post it for you. I will post a comment. Definitely. I want to ask you, you're going to bring up the next person. And I know it's so funny because, we're up there, but I want to say, Mr. Dantes, are you holding your phone? Because I could tell by the way you got it. Move it back some. Find a place where you can sit it so you can move it back. I want you to relax because you keep bringing it close. I want you to move it back and relax a little bit. Who we got coming up next, Ray? You said
That's going to be Greg Taylor.
it's Greg. Okay, yeah. There he go. Okay, Mr. Greg, are you ready? We're gonna get ready for you. And let's see what Mr. Greg Taylor got. Greg is on time, punctual. He was the first one I saw here today, so I know he's ready. Hey.
Hello, Crystal. Hello, everyone.
Hey. What's going on? How you doing this evening?
I'm doing well. And again, I want to thank you for this wonderful opportunity to be on your show.
Oh, man. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for what y'all do. That's what it's all about. I thank you for being punctual and being there. A lot of people don't know that when we do these things, it's just like practice. Y'all have to practice before y'all go perform, right? Y'all go and practice it. It's the same thing for this. People have to practice. So I appreciate all of y'all for coming in and doing what you need to do. And some of us, I make a joke because when we baby boomers, some of us baby boomers, we need a little extra time because we got to figure stuff out, like how to rotate the phones or how to do this stuff. This is like if we are empty nesters, we're in trouble for some of this stuff. So I be trying to tell people, and it's funny because when I send the information, they don't pay me no mind till the day of the show. And then when they come, they're like, oh, shoot, I don't know how to do that. And I be laughing. But I appreciate y'all because y'all did really, really well. So y'all came in. So tell me a little bit about how y'all met, Greg. Tell me how you met this man right here.
Well, as Ray said, I was playing with another band, and I think Ray was brought in to be a fill-in drummer. Our regular drummer couldn't make a gig or couldn't make some practices, so that's how I met Ray, and we just stayed in contact. When the band started, Capital City Soul, I was actually kind of a fan, even though I was, had my own schedule and whatnot. I would follow them. And then one day, got a call from Ray asking if I wanted to, I think originally fill in, and then eventually be a permanent member of the band.
Wow. How did that make you feel when he asked you to be permanent?
Well, it was an honor. I mean, it really was. I always thought that, it was a talented group of guys. I like the variety of music that they do, because a lot of it is some of the same music I've done with other bands. And so, I was grateful for the opportunity, and I've enjoyed the ride so far.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Well, that's good. That's good. So I'm gonna go back to you, Marquise, being the first person, and now the band is growing. What's happening in your mind as you seeing all these great players coming in? Are you getting excited? Are you really getting excited and saying, "Man, we got something now"?
Oh yeah, yeah. We've always had had an up and coming kind of gig and up and coming kind of sound, and so adding more and more members, we're able to do more and more songs. So now we're just waiting for some bigger stages and higher wages.
Wow, bigger stages and higher wages. I love it. So the price is going up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Well, they
Yesterday,
okay.
have to.
And Olga making sure y'all get those checks. Olga told me her job is to make sure y'all get paid. Is that right, Olga? Okay, okay. So when they
That's
call
correct.
you, they gotta come correct, right? They gotta come correct or don't come at all. Anything you want to tell the people about when they call you to book this band? Because I know that you have some openings coming up. Anything that you want to tell the people about what they need to have? What do they need to, what kind of information, Olga, do they need to provide when they're trying to get booked?
I would turn that question over to Ray, because they will be contacting him.
Okay, Mr. Ray, I'll let you answer that.
Well, it's basically just pretty simple. Of course, just give me a call, or you can always, send me a text message by my number 919-306-9222. Um, Tell us what you want, what the type of event that you may be having, what type of music that you may be looking for a band to play. And of course, we want to negotiate a fair price for the effort that we put into preparing for a gig as well. Not just doing the gig, but the all the things that you have to do to get ready for a gig. It's a lot that really goes into preparation before you actually do a gig. So we want people to understand that when we ask for a certain amount, we're not ripping you off. It's just for all the things that it took for us to get ready for this particular event or show or whatever.
Gotcha.
Gas, rehearsal time. A lot of things go into it. So we pretty much just like for people to understand that when you book us, know that that you're being treated fairly. We try to be very honest with people and not rip people off, because we want you to continue using us. So we just want to just say that just anything that we can do to make your event a memorable event, just let us know.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's a good sidebar. So who you have next, Ray?
Next, I have that would be Mr. Jeff Hathaway.
Okay. Okay. Tell me about Mr. Hathaway.
Mr. Hathaway is also he's an old college buddy of mine. Played in the band a long time ago, and I mean a long time ago. we were college friends, and Yeah, we had a band. I forgot the name of the band. Jeff will have to tell you that. But Jeff was a funky bass player.
Mm.
That's what I was looking for. Somebody who can had a little funk in them. Jeff has a lot of funk in him. So and he knows what he knows how to apply what the band needs as far as playing bass guitar.
Jeff's very
I tell
funky.
people all the time that when you're playing music,
Funky. Okay. Okay.
it's like having ingredients to make a cake.
Okay.
You got to have all the right ingredients to have a good tasting cake. So this is what I look for when I'm looking for musicians to play in this band. First and foremost, you got to have the right attitude, because that goes a long way without saying. If you got bad attitudes in the band, then that's you're going to have some friction. And when I started this band, that was something I kept a very minimal. If you have some attitude issues, then this may not be the band for you. But I do like for us to all get along together. Of course, we're going to bump heads every now and then, but we want to still be respectful to one another, and just keep in mind that we all have feelings, and we all try to respect each other. So saying that, Jeff has been a very great asset to this band. Like I said, he knows what he's doing. He knows how to apply bass lines. That it's very important. Being I'm the drummer and he's the bass player, we have to work closely together. So it's good to have somebody who knows what they're doing.
Excellent. Excellent. Wow. Well, let's bring up the funky. You said he funky. He know what he's doing. He's not just playing, but he got that funk. He brings the funk there,
He
y'all.
got
All
funky
right.
cake. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And Greg, how you doing, Jeff? What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing fine, Crystal. Have no fear. The Funketeer is here.
The Funketeer is here. What's going on, man? How you doing?
I want to thank you for inviting us to your program, first of all. I really do. We're classmates. And Ray was at St. Aug's at one time, but that's how I met him. So
Okay.
we know about HBCU love.
Yes.
And Ray came. I had a group at St. Aug called Nightwind, 11-piece funk, full horns, a show band, with the pyrotechnics, the whole 9 yards. And then I got into producing. I produced some jazz festivals, 10 years of it, 10 years of jazz and 4 years of bluegrass. Getting a degree in music exposed me to a lot of different styles. So I like to freelance. So I'll play rock and roll. One thing I haven't played is reggae, which I wouldn't mind, but nobody's ever asked me. I never even seek to play it. But I wouldn't mind if anybody would ask me. I would learn it and I would do it. But growing up, I grew up in New York, Yonkers, New York, and I got recruited to come to St. Aug through their band director there, Dr. Harold Jeffries, the late Dr. Jeffries. And I was 17 playing with a bunch of 30-year-olds. So I knew GQ before they were GQ. Fatback Band was pretty hot with us. The Brass Construction, all of those big band sounds. And when I came to St. Aug, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to build a big band, and that's how I built Nightwind, 11-piece funk group. Then Ray asked me a couple of years ago, and I've gotten out of producing big shows and stuff like that. And I just want to play. I want to be like Nathan East. He plays for Toto. He plays with Phil Collins. You don't even know when he's there. They'll have to enter. Oh, yeah, on bass, we got Nathan East. It's like, oh, wow. So he gets around, and I like that. And with this band, they got talent and their broad range, from Fleetwood Mac to what is the song that we just got finished singing? Anyway, it's a country song. I can't think of it, but anyway, what I'm saying,
Tennessee Whiskey.
Wagon Wheel, yeah. And so we do the Doobie Brothers. That's what we like to do. We don't like to just keep it in the R&B field. We like to change it up.
Since 1970, Ray? Y'all been playing together since 1970?
The late 70s. I came to St. August 76. So Ray and I, we probably hooked up about 77, 78.
Wow. Man, that's amazing. And that's so is your goal to bring the funk? I mean, when you started playing, did you want to be that guy? I mean, how do you like what they're saying about you with regard to you bringing the funk? I mean, is that just what you were aiming to do?
Well, I listen to a lot of Bootsy Collins and some Larry Graham, but then you got like people like the late Anthony Jackson, who just passed this past week. And like you got Nathan East, you got Marcus Miller, you got there's Brian Bromberg. There's so many nice basses out there. Now these people might have came out later, but they put the bass to the forefront. Your Wayman Tisdale's, and that's a good sound too. But ain't nothing like holding down the bottom and just throwing a little pluck, a little here and there, and just as long as you keep it in the groove, you're gonna be all right. You got to keep it in the pocket, ain't that right, Ray?
Okay,
Yeah, gotta do that.
So now you got the funk, Ray. Let me ask you. So there's another person missing that is not up here yet, and they bring some real diversity here. Talk to me about who that is.
We would be talking about Tony.
Okay, so talk to me about Miss Tony. How did you meet?
Tony's a female vocalist. Tony's been with us maybe going on 2 years now, maybe.
And how did you meet her? Where did you first find out about her? Did you meet her?
Actually, I met Tony through Marcus, somebody that Marcus knew, and I think she had interest in playing in a band. I was a little leery at one time about having a female in the band, just from, I guess, previous experience. But at the same time, so we need to do something different. We need a different sound. So when I first met Tony, I remember she first came to the house here for rehearsal, and I know she said she did a lot of different type of female vocalist type songs. Mm-hmm. One of the songs that artist that his music she sung was Chaka Khan. So when she first got here, I looked at her, wow, I said, you actually look like Chaka Khan a little bit. And but anyway, yeah, she has really been really great for the band. She put a whole different spin on our sound and sort of actually help elevate our sound. So yeah, we really do appreciate what Tony has brought to the band, and we hope that we have her around for as long as this band is around.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, let's bring up Miss Tony. And I have heard her, and I do know what she brings because I have actually witnessed it a couple of times. So that's a beautiful thing. So let's put our hands together for Miss Tony and see what she has to say. We're excited to bring Miss Tony up.
Miss Tony.
Miss Tony.
Yeah. She can sing.
Come on, Miss Tony, how you doing? How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing amazing.
Thank you so much for having us. We really do appreciate this opportunity.
Yes. And
listen to that voice. Listen to that voice just speaking. Now imagine that voice singing.
Oh. Okay, I'll send you that check tomorrow.
Okay. You said that's right. Tell him. So listen, so talk to me about your
free,
background.
Tony. That was all free for you.
Yeah, talk to me about how long you've been singing and when you first started. A little bit about your background, Miss Tony.
Well, I'm originally from the DMV area. I grew up in Northern Virginia. I started singing actually by accident in terms of in front of people. I went with my best friend after practice to her all-city chorus practice, and I was playing around. The teacher hit an operatic note, and I did it too, and she went, oh, and that was it. I was in all-city chorus from then on. After that, I did some singing in church, but nothing solo until just a whole lot of karaoke, which is where I met Marcus a long time ago, singing karaoke, but I kind of got the bug from that. So when I went back to school, I got into music theory. I joined a couple bands and did a little bit of touring for a while and put it down for a bit. And then Marcus gave me a call, and I've been with these guys ever since. They've been so welcoming and warm towards me. I was pretty terrified about getting back out there because it had been a long time. But I've been having a great time with these guys because they're all very, very talented and helpful, and they make you so comfortable even when you're terrified to be out there. So yeah, I'm very thankful they reached out.
Who did
You
you
know,
listen to
you
coming
listen
up?
to that
Who
alto,
inspired you?
you listen to the alto voice, and she's got that rich alto voice, but she can hit that soprano note. She can hit the Whitney soprano. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God! You
I
got to give us a taste, honey. You got to
Oh my
give us a hint.
God.
Give us some me or something. He done boosted you up.
Love this woman. Yeah.
For the people who never heard you before, can you give us a sample of something? Like I don't want to put you on the spot, but I want to put you on the spot though.
You can be king of later.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Tony.
Please, I really dig your company, your style, your smile, your peace mentality. Lord, have mercy on me. I was blind, now I can see what a king's supposed to be. Baby, I feel free. Come on, go with me. Let's take a long walk around the park after dark. Find a spot for us to spark conversation, relation, stimulation. I don't want to take up the whole time.
Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Do your proud. Listen, I love it, Tony. I love it. But you know what? You did it with ease. I mean, that says that you're prepared. How did that make you feel, Ray?
Oh, it made me feel great. I mean, but at the same time, I'm not shocked because that's what she does.
Okay.
Oh, y'all are so nice. See, that's what I meant.
You didn't know they were singing their praises like that. Now, so let me go back to you, Marcus. So now the whole band has been formed. So from day one to now, because you've been there since the beginning, talk to us about what this band has done and what you have seen happen from the time you first joined to now.
Sure. So when we first started, we were just doing a couple practices in the basement of one of the band members' house, and just kind of looking to get gigs and looking to just to play out, because that's the end goal. You start learning the songs, and then you branch out to where you want to go. So we started just doing a few local bars and nightclubs, but then we've escalated that to do festivals. Playing at NC State before the game, playing at like Apex Fest, city festivals, playing at wine vineyards, playing at the state fair. So we've really escalated our sound and our efforts to go from just a cover band, bar band to doing festivals and larger shows. So. That's the fun part in doing this.
Wow, that's amazing. And what would you add to that, Ken? From you've been out in a while. Ken, I think Ken stepped away. Okay, so what would you add to that, Don says? What are you feeling now that your childhood friend, has created this? What would you say about this? How did it make you feel?
It makes me feel good. I like playing music, so when Ray called me up, hey, I enjoy it. The more opportunities, the better. Saxophone players, we like playing. We got to have a rhythm section. You got to have a good drummer.
Wow, Greg, what you say about it?
Sorry, I had to unmute. Like I said, I'm enjoying the ride. I mean, I've seen this band, like Marcus mentioned. I was following them when they were playing, in what we call some of the dive bars and things like that. And now, we've been able to expand to where we've, performed on some big stages, and we've been able to, travel out of state for some things. So it's a wonderful ride, and I'm looking forward to seeing where we go from here.
Okay, so this is what I want to ask each one of you. Talk to us about your when you get that solo moment, because everybody gets that moment, you know, when they just turn it to you and you do your thing. What is it that you want the people to feel when it gets to you? It's on you. What do you want them to feel? I'm going to spotlight you, and I just want you to talk about that for a moment. You got that 2-minute solo. What are you going to do with it when you get that 2-minute solo, and the band now is all on you? What you going to do with it, Jeff? You're you're muted. You're muted. Unmute yourself.
I would to commute to you without talking to you.
So with
So
your
therefore, when I'm in a solo, you see what I'm commuting to you, and I don't have to talk to you when I'm commuting. You're receiving what I'm feeling in this music.
mm, mm. So you giving it to them like that. So if they never heard you before, uh, are you sizing the room up? Are you looking at the audience? I mean, are you taking any of that into fact, or you just feeling the vibe and just flowing?
Well, I don't play off the audience because I got to give it my best shot. So I'm feeling the music. You just have to catch it. If you miss it, I'm sorry.
Okay, okay, I got you. So that's it. You're not playing off the audience. You're going with the flow, and
I'm
that's
going with
it.
the feel of the band. That the way the groove is going, with the feel is going. That's how I'm gonna take it.
How about you, Ken?
I love to see the people dancing. I love to see them engaging with us. When we're in the groove and the dance floor is swirling like when the dance floor is swirling, people are just into us. I can do that all night.
All night long. It's giving you the drilling. It's got you going. You
Absolutely.
ready?
I do feed off of that energy off of the dance floor. Absolutely.
Oh wow. Okay. 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 All right. Marcus, what about you?
So when I'm going to a solo, or not, I mean, it's really not a solo for a vocalist since we're
Well,
typically singing.
sometimes I know y'all work together sometimes, but when you
That's
get
correct.
that moment, I mean, what goes through your mind when Tony hands that mic to you, or she said that part and it's your turn? Y'all probably do something like y'all do any duet? Y'all do a duet. So when it's your turn, when she done did her part and it's coming to you, what's going on in your mind?
So I'm just trying to hold my own against Tony. not, not that we're going against each other, but like you've seen, she can sing. So yeah, I'm just trying to hold my own and stay in the groove, make sure I don't mess up. So, but no, for real though. But I just really want to convey, the message of the song. So obviously, you want to get the groove of the song across. So if you're singing R&B, you want to feel that soul. If you're singing country, you want to feel that grit or that that dirty rawness. And if you're singing, rock and roll, you want to get that oomph out. So yeah, I just try to find the root of the song that we're singing and go with that.
Wow. How about you, Ray? Being the leader of the band, but also a member of the band, what do you want to do? Is it more pressure on you when it's your turn for that solo?
Well, I actually I've sort of given up on soloing. In my younger days, I used to love it. As I've gotten older, I just want to just hold it down and just keep that drive going, so that people can feel that energy. But as far as soloing, I mean, I can take one, but I can also do without it. Um,
Okay. So
yeah.
let me reword that question then. As the organizer of this band, what is it that you expect for them to do when it's their turn?
I mean, whatever they feel, it's on them. But at the same time, I don't really worry about too much as far as what they're going to do, because I have a lot of confidence in them. And I know that, they have a lot of confidence within themselves. So I want them to just let it do what it do.
from the business standpoint of it, let me ask you this, Miss Oka. I know you let Ray make all the decisions. When you out there videoing them, and I know Ken said he gets excited when he sees the dance floor full. How did that make you feel when you're capturing the moments? Is there anything that really makes you go, oh, yeah, I got to get this? Because it's like, wow. What is it that really catches you when you're out there trying to get the videos for the group?
Well, the thing is, especially seeing people dance, enjoying themselves, and sometimes you can get that one person that's just really, they may be turning a flip within the while the song is playing and everything, but just seeing them enjoying themselves, in whether or not we're at the Carolina Ale House, if we're at the North Carolina State Fair, if we're in Virginia at the winery, different places that we've been. Everyone, just to see someone enjoying themselves. And I like to take videos of the crowd, even, just knowing that they're enjoying themselves. It helps us. It makes us feel good as well.
Wow. Okay. Good. 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 Any announcements regarding the t-shirts and the hats and the products you have for sale? Are there plenty? Do you want people to reach out to you for the holidays? You're going to be doing anything over the holidays? Can they reach out and purchase
Yes,
paraphernalia?
they can. We do have items on hand, and we also have some that if they would like to pre-order, we will do a pre-order for some things. As I said, we do have things available now, and there's a price list. If they reach out, there's some time that I may do a reduced price on some things, but reach out around the holidays is really great. Matter of fact, this is one of the shirts that I'm wearing here, but have
Okay.
our logo on there, Unlimited
Yes.
Seven Band,
Yes.
and we have bags and just things. And there are times we just do giveaways. I give away things during performances. So if they just show up, they may receive something, you know, from um, our line.
Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much for that. All right,
Also,
Miss
Crystal.
Tony. Yes, sir.
Also, we have one other band member that you have not spoken with yet. I don't know if you're waiting to get to him, and that would be Bob.
Where's Bob at? Is Bob still here? Where's Bob at? Bob, oh Lord, we gotta bring Bob up. Bob, Lord, let's get Bob. Bob, wait a minute. Talk to me about Bob. We have to bring Bob up. We can't forget Bob. Where's Bob at? What's talk to me about Bob? Tell me a little bit about Bob so we can bring him up, Ray.
Yeah, Bob. I've known Bob off and on from other bands that I've actually gone and filled in with. That's how I met him, filling in with the band when they needed a drummer one day. Um, and I needed a guitar player for a gig that like immediately. So Bob, I had his number. I gave him a call and asked him could he help me out. Of course, he was always willing to um, give me a helping hand. And anytime I call Bob, he's always available, or makes himself available to come and help this band out. And I'm very appreciative that I have an opportunity to know him. And all well-rounded guy. I mean, great attitude, very humble spirited. Just a good person to be around, and he's a great guitarist as well. He also plays bass guitar, and he loves what he does. So yeah, so the band is the
Wow.
band is just honored to have him a part of this band.
Mr. Bob, we got to bring you up here. Listen, not only do you get applause, but you get a drum roll too,
Get a
man.
drum roll,
Okay,
Bob.
let's go, Mr. Bob.
Love the drum roll. Thanks. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it, Ray.
Wow, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Bob. Man, talk to me. I was getting so excited about listening to everything. And we definitely, sometimes they say we save the best for last, but all of you are so good. But now just hearing everything that you heard everyone say, as you tell us a little bit about your background, tell us what you look forward to bringing to the band and how much you've enjoyed being a part of this band, please.
Yeah, well, look, I appreciate it. I enjoy listening to everybody's background. I know the guys, but not as well as they know each other. So I really enjoy listening to everyone's background. And they're a group of very talented musicians. To be honest, when Ray called me, I was a little nervous to even come and play with because I knew they were good. And I didn't want to, come in less than and embarrass the crew and myself. So it was great to be called by Ray. I really enjoy playing with the guys. Wish I could play a lot more with those guys, but work sometimes gets in the way. But I love being a part of this band. It's a great group of guys. I guess you asked for a little background also. I've been playing since I was 12, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah, my mom wanted her son to be a little more cultured than going around playing basketball all the time. But so she wanted me to play. My dad was a preacher, so he had a big church organ there, and I definitely didn't want to play that. So she went to the Goodwills and got me a guitar, and I've been playing ever since.
Wow. When did you discover the talent? When did you discover that you had it, though?
I think college. Started playing. Actually, Greg Taylor and I have played together since 1983 in various projects and bands. So I've known Greg, and we've played together for a long time. And Ray, as Greg said earlier, I met Ray. Greg and I were in a band, and Ray sat in on drums. He was very, very good. So when Ray called, I knew the band was going to be top notch because Ray was on drums.
Wow. So listen, that's amazing. So now I heard Bob say that he really loved listening to you guys and hearing a little bit about you. That means a lot of times we get with people, but there's something we don't know about them. So I want you to take a moment and do something for me. I always give people the opportunity. A lot of times we hear the saying, give people their flowers now, right? So I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to give your band members their flowers. So what I want you to do is when I put the mic on you, it might be a person in the band that might motivate you when you're down, or maybe they call you, whatever it is they do for you. Like they may not know it. Like there might be somebody in this band that I'm not going to say is special, but they giving you something that you need that maybe you don't have. Maybe they're filling a void, or maybe it's every band member. Maybe it's the band itself being a part of it. Mute yourself, please, until I come to you because I hear a little feedback. But I would like to give you the opportunity. I would like to give each of you the opportunity when I say your name to speak to whoever it is. If there's a one person, everybody hit the mute mic, please. Hit your mute until I call your name. When I say your name, I would love for you to let whoever it is on the band that does that for you. Like I said, it could be multiple people. It could be the fans. It could be Olga handling the business, making sure you get paid. Whatever it is you want to say. Because sometimes we don't get that chance. We don't get that chance to say what we need to say to people. And then we'd be like, dang, I wish I would have told them. You know what I mean? So I want to give you that opportunity to do that. Take about 2 minutes to think about it for a second. All right, take about 2 minutes to think about it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are watching and listening to Unlimited 7. Okay, you're listening to Unlimited 7. All right, you're also watching Storytime with Shaw Crystal. Take a moment if you want to. Take a snapshot of this right here because I would like to ask you, if you haven't done it yet, to please make sure you take a moment and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. What we do here is we aim to give everybody an opportunity to share their story. Okay, Storytime is a place where people connect. Human beings connect about their life experiences, okay? So we want you to like, share, and comment, and come back. Go scroll through it. You might see a story that you might resonate with, okay? But right now, you're listening to Unlimited 7 Band, and the band can be reached on Facebook. There's a Facebook page called Unlimited 7. You see it on the bottom of the screen, Unlimited 7. They are available for booking right now. They're available for booking. I know I enjoy going to the Ale House to see them. I don't think they're going to be there again the rest of this year, but put it on your calendar. When you see them say they're going to be there, it will be worth it. I promise you, it'll be worth it. But now we give them the opportunity to just say to each other what they may feel. I'm gonna start with the first member of the band who's been here the longest. I'm gonna give you the opportunity to take the floor.
Sure. Thanks, Crystal. So what uplifts the person that uplifts me the most is I'm gonna say the whole band. I know that may sound cheesy, but throughout different practices or different shows, we've all come up. We all may have be either under the weather or not feeling the best, but we always tend to pick each other up. And the saying is, you're only as good as your weakest link. And so there are no weak links. We pick each other up. We make sure that everybody's in the right frame of mind. We always pray before we start a show, a gig, and we just strive and aim to have put on a great show. No matter whether we have just a few people out there in the crowd or we have a full audience. We just want to make sure we put on a great show.
I wanted to make sure I added that Fraternity Incorporated. I know you got the Kappa Alpha Psi. I got to make sure I add that Fraternity Incorporated on the end of there. All right. Okay.
Appreciate that.
Definitely. But thank you for that. So we definitely appreciate that. How about you, Tony? I haven't heard from you in a minute. Being the female vocalist, they said so many things about her. Did she pop off for a minute? She's gone at the moment. Okay, I'm gonna come back to her. Do I not see Tony? I don't see Tony right now. Okay, she just came back. Okay, you dropped off on me, Tony, but I got you back right there. So I want to make sure that we give her the opportunity to come back and let us know what it is that the band members have done. Did you hear me say what I wanted you guys to talk about as far as each other? Let us know. It could be, it's not that you have to single out a person. It might be different, but yes, please, I'll let you speak.
I know it's going to sound like I'm biting, but this is an immediate thought that I had was everybody. I mean, perfect example, before I was introduced or even right after I started singing, everybody was so warm and so encouraging and so supportive. And that's common. I mean, that's a normal, everyday thing. Every time we meet, every time we're speaking, every time we have a show, everybody is super supportive and giving and encouraging towards each other. So yeah, I gotta say everybody, because I wouldn't make it if they weren't like that. My nerves would tear me all to pieces. So yeah, everybody, they lift me up every time.
Amazing. Thank you for that. I'm gonna come to you right now. Let's see. Let me take it over to Ken.
Ray is a spiritual brother of mine. He's been with me through some very tough times, and I love him for that. And I thank God that he is in my life.
All right. Well, we thank you for that. Definitely. We definitely do thank you for that right there. Mr. Bob, how about you, Mr. Bob? Well, wait. Ray, do you want to say something back? Let me give you opportunity, Ray, if you want to say something back to him to that.
Yeah, Ken, I appreciate that. And, there was a time in all of our lives that we just need somebody to be there for us. And, like I said, we've all gone through things in life. So, we're just grateful to that people are put in your lives, not by chance, but, because God saw an opportunity or saw a time where you may need that individual. So I'm grateful that anybody I can be there to help, just as sometimes I need help myself with dealing with matters in life. It's always just good to have people there, surrounded by great people with great minds and very spiritual and that are connected to Christ, that can sort of help guide you through certain things in life. So thank you, Ken, for making that comment. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, my brother.
Yes. How about you, Mr. Bob?
Yeah, I think I don't want to piggyback off of Marcus and Tony, but I have to. The whole band's been very encouraging. A guy who's coming in on guitar and following a lot of very talented guitarists. They were very friendly to me, very encouraging. If I made a mistake, they would tell me about it without being condescending. So I do appreciate that. And, they embrace you like a brother.
Makes sense. That makes sense. How about you, Mr. Dantes? Mr. Dantes, coming to you, sir.
Pretty much, it's pretty much been said, but the different characters. Each person has a different character. Each person brings a different thing, and that's what makes give the flavor of the band. And no band is no better than the drummer. So there you go.
Okay. That's it. All right, Jeffrey.
The diversity of this group is amazing. From we got 3 different Divine Nine members, 4 different HBCUs, say Catholic religion, Baptist religion. It's a mixture of everything. Southerners, Northerners, and you it's like a melting pot.
Wow.
And and it fuses together and it sounds good. And because we joke, we crack on each other, and we all know it's in the spirit of love. It's just a great feeling. And then you're dealing with people that came from another area. You're learning from them as well. You're understanding how their group act. What did their group do? What did they do, or when they was growing up, or how they got started in the business. And you respect that, and you just enjoy just being around people of different cultures and backgrounds.
Amazing. Ray, anything you want to say?
Yeah, I would like to just again, as far as I don't really have to single out anybody because I sort of see all of us like brothers and sisters, and oftentimes, just sometimes God will put him in my spirit or on my mind. Sometimes, I think about them. I just have to just let them know sometimes how much I love them, how much I appreciate them. So I send out a group text and just to let them know, hey, I love you guys, or I thank God for you guys for putting up with me. I know sometimes I could probably be a little bit, I don't want to say difficult, but I like things to be in order. And I don't know I don't know if that's being a little too nitpicky, but that's just how I am. I like to have a good, clean, professional sound. I don't want to sound like a lot of other bands that are out here. So they may put up with me sometimes being a little nitpicky about certain things, but it's all in love. It's not to be difficult or anything, but that's just how I am. But I think after playing with me for a while, they already know that about me, so it's not a big issue to them.
Excellent.
But I do thank God for them. Like I said, I couldn't do this by myself, and I feel that they're all God sent. So I am very grateful to God for sending me the right people to give me the sound that I would like for the band to have.
Yes. Mr. Greg.
Yeah. Well, as everybody else said, this is a wonderful group of guys and gal to be a part of, and I certainly enjoy it. It's this is a group where when we get together, when we're rehearsing or doing a gig, uh, it's not a chore. I've been in some other situations where you kind of dread even coming to rehearsal, but with these guys, it's always good to just come together. But I do need to single out one person, and that is Bob Shirley, for this reason. I wouldn't be probably doing this now if it hadn't been for Bob. As Bob mentioned, we played together at North Carolina Central back in the 80s. And after graduation, I did some time with some other bands on the Chitlin circuit, and then moved to Florida and basically retired. And it was around 2007, I think. Um, I get a call one day from Bob, say, "Hey man, we're doing a jam session." And at the time, all I had was a little Casio keyboard. So I packed it up, went to this person's house. Bob was there. Next thing I know, I'm hearing, "Oh yeah, and we have a gig." And I'm like, "What?" I was in a band again, and that band led to another band, which led to meeting Ray, which has led to being in this band, and all that is Robert Shirley's fault. So I blame
Wow.
him.
I tricked him. I tricked him into
Okay.
playing.
Okay.
And the payback was when we needed a guitar player, I told Ray, call Robert, call Bob.
Wow. Okay. What'd you say? You tricked him?
I tricked him. He didn't want to. He was kind of pushing back on playing again. I knew how talented he was, so he would be a great addition for the band. So I just said, hey, it was a little casual thing. We're just messing around. So when he came over, he didn't know that he was recruited and drafted into the band.
Wow. I appreciate you guys. We're going to get ready to wrap it up. I'm going to ask you one more question. I know it's getting late, but I definitely do appreciate you. And I hope that you appreciate the opportunity to be able to do this, because later on you will have this documentation. Miss Olga, anything you want to say to anybody, the band itself, just working with them, how it's been for you, anything particular, any message to anybody particular, your husband, the band members, your turn.
Yes, of course, I need to give a shout out to Ray, my husband. But the thing is, when Ray started this band, he always said, no drama, no drama. And he still says that. So he wants the band to be on point when they come to rehearsal, to make, because he don't want to just get out in the public and just give the give the public anything, any type music. He wants them to be on point, and in that, no drama. And I also would like to just thank each and every uh, gentleman that's in the band, because I want them to know that they have really been respectful to me. They come into our home and they have definitely been respectful. And then to bring Tony in uh, with us, it's just been just a good group, a great group to work with. Thank you all.
Wow. Yes, yes, yes. And thank you so much for that. So gentlemen, as we get ready to come to a close, what I'd like to let you do is uh I've been asking you questions, but I'm going to let you say what's on your heart. I'm going to give each one of you the opportunity to say what's on your heart. I will close out with you, Ray. I'll let you close out last. And at this time, whatever it is you want to say, at this time, you can say once again, I would like for you to say, mute first, so that because I'm hearing that feedback. Everybody mute, please. I would like for you to first reintroduce yourself. Look at it like a promo. Start off by saying your name, what instrument you play, or what position you play in the band. Once again, my name is, and I've been with the band this amount of years. I played this. You can reach me personally and how they can follow you. Let them know how they can follow you on any social media. If you do anything individual, like whether it's singing and you're available outside of this band, this is now the opportunity where you can do that. This is the opportunity where you can now let us know what you do outside of the band. Everybody has been talking about what they do with the Unlimited Seven, and I know that Ray and Olga appreciate that. But at this time, as we're closing out, you can now promote yourself. So if you have something coming up that you do, look at it like an elevator pitch, respectfully. So condense it and just let us know who you are, how they can reach you, how they can connect with you if you have something coming up. And then we'll go from there. Like I said, respectfully, make it an elevator pitch, short and sweet. And then we'll close it out with Mr. Ray. And I once again want to say thank y'all so much. If you're watching, make sure you let your people know that you've been listening to the Unlimited Seven Band. I'm going to say it again. If you have not been anywhere to see them, go check them out, because they are really good. I mean, like they say, you will be on the dance floor. You, Miss Tony, man, she gets it in. Both of them get it in. Okay, they sing. Both of them sing. Marcus, you don't have to hold it down to be with her, because both of y'all are good. All right, let me tell you that both of y'all are good. I enjoy y'all, and I will book y'all again for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna go in the order of the screen this time, and then we'll go from there. So when you come, unmute yourself, and we'll go there, and we'll let you talk about yourself. And Mr. Ray, is there anything that you don't want them to do, or are you okay with that? Just let me know.
I'm sorry, what was that again, Crystal? Repeat your question.
Are you okay with them doing that I just instructed them to do,
Oh
sir?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure. All right. On that note, we're going to go here to you. Mr. Ken is not here at the moment, so we're going to start with you, Bob. Bob, we're going to start with you and give you the floor.
All right. Bob Shirley, guitarist for the Unlimited Seven. Been with them now, playing with Ray probably over a year, a few gigs. I don't have any outside gigs, anything outside of the Unlimited Seven. So no need to promote me in any other way. But I enjoy playing with the guys. Thank you. It's nice being on the podcast too. I appreciate it.
All right. No problem. No problem. We about to end this. I tell you what, we're going to go because I know it's getting late here. Dantes, can you hear me? Is Dantes with us or did he fall asleep? Is Dantes asleep over there? Okay, I want to give
Yes,
you.
I did.
I see. I don't want to lose you there, bro. I'm gonna give you the
All
opportunity.
right, don't lose me.
Need. Okay, yeah, that's all right. Listen, all of us together. You know what? All of us together. Woo, we probably got a decade all together, right? So listen, we deserve it because it's a late time show. So it's sir, give us your contact information. If you do anything outside of the band or any closing comments, however you would like to do it. But this is tell us if you want us to reach out to you. If you don't have anything personal, you could just give closing comments.
Yes, Dantes Harris, saxophonist for all occasions, 984-354-1984. I'm doing I do some small solo things sometime and, different little ensemble stuff when I'm not with Unlimited Seven. And also I play at the church at St. Matthew AME Church. So any of those places, everyone feel welcome to come.
Okay. Mr. Dantes, I know, bless your heart. I know you're trying to keep from that camera getting close to you, but we good. Okay. Next, Marcus, we're gonna give the floor to you, Marcus.
All right. Well, I wanted to thank you again, Crystal, for allowing us to be on your podcast. A wonderful layout, and we definitely appreciate it. My name is Marcus Magid. I am one of the vocalists here for Unlimited Seven. I've been with the band. I guess it's 8 years. Time has flown by so fast. I thought it was 5. I can't count. Just been having so much fun. But like Bob, I don't have any other outside activities. I just enjoy karaoke. So if you're in the Johnson County area and you go to karaoke, you'll probably see me doing a few songs. Like I said, that's my release. That's how I de-stress is getting behind a microphone. So thanks again, Crystal.
You're welcome. All right, you're welcome, Mr. Greg.
My name is Greg Taylor, and of course, my nickname for a lot of people is G Baby, and I'll explain that real quick. In addition to being a part of this wonderful band, there are times that I do appear with other groups, and also.
Okay, something just happened to Greg. Not sure what happened. That was weird, but we're going to come back in just a second. Y'all know when you're on the computer, anything is possible. Anything is possible. So just know that it is not easy for these guys to do this or for you to do it. If I promise me, if you ever decide to get online and to try to do something streaming, it's not for the weak. Okay, it's not for the weak. So we will give him the opportunity to come back. All right, we will give him the opportunity. How about you, Miss Tony? We're going to go to Miss Tony and allow you to give us your breakdown, Miss Tony.
Hi, Crystal. thank you again for sharing your platform with us and having us on. I really appreciate it. My name is Tony Wilson. I am available for backgrounds, studio work, and voiceover work. My email is tony.vocalwork@gmail.com. And yeah, that's how you can reach me.
Okay, and so she is pretty busy, y'all. You heard her voice. She gave you a taste in the beginning, guys. She gave you a taste. She gave it to you. All right, Mr. Jeffrey.
Good evening. Jeff Hathaway, bass player, producer. I have a Facebook page and my email address is on that. I freelance. I play with about a whole bunch of people, which that I enjoy doing. But I put Unlimited 7 first and everybody else last or second place, except for church. But I mean, as far as being a freelance basis. Anyway, it's on Facebook. You can find a lot of my stuff on Facebook. Just put my name in there. You'll see some of the stuff that I do. If you need me, give me a holler.
All right. Because I have my producer came in to help me out here right now. So we're going to go back to you, Bob, just for the sake of you being able to have a little promo. Give us your information again and what you do, and so we can give it to you straight.
I think it was Greg that got cut off in between.
No, I know he got cut off, but I wanted to give you this shot so that you can have it, so I can have the promo for you.
Oh, okay. Well, no outside affiliation other than the Unlimited 7. So you can just find me playing with these guys. I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you so much.
All right. Good. And same thing for you, Dantes. I'm gonna give you that shot because you didn't get that shot the first time. Give it to us straight. You said you are available if they are interested for what? They can book you for what? You're muted. Let me unmute you. Let me help you out. I got you. You got to unmute your mic. I can't unmute it. You got to mute it. Unmute it.
You can book me for any occasion. I do a lot of solo saxophone stuff. Sometimes
Hold on one second. Dante, move back a little bit, huh? Okay, right there. Now talk.
Dantes Harris, saxophone player for all occasions. I do solo work. I do duo work, trio work. I play at the church. I teach music. So if you need music lessons, you can call me up. And thank you for the opportunity to promote myself.
You got it, Mr. Ken. I need to give you that shot too. I'm trying to be fair to everybody. Mr. Ken, I give you the shot.
Hey, I appreciate it. Somehow my browser blew up on me. So look, Ray and Unlimited 7 have been a godsend for me. I love my man Ray. I love the men and women that I play with. I hope to make good music for as long as we can make it. I hope the crowds appreciate it, and love to all. That's all I can say.
Are you doing any individual booking? Can people reach out to you for anything?
No, I'm not doing that. No.
Okay. Excellent. So I think I get everybody. No, I gotta make sure I get Marcus. I gotta get Marcus. Marcus, let's go to you. We gotta get you.
I went already, but I can go again.
I want to give you this shot. You know, so my producer came in, and so now that I have some stuff going on, I'm giving you this shot. So go ahead, please.
Gotcha. Again, my name is Marcus Magid, one of the vocalists for Unlimited 7. Been with the band for 8 years. No outside projects, but you can catch me doing karaoke in the Johnson County area on any given night.
Okay. And now, last but not least, we definitely got to make sure we get Greg, and then we're going to go to Ray and his wife. Greg?
Okay, let me do this again real quick. I promise I'm not on dial-up. Greg G, baby Taylor.
Hold on. You gave me 3 backgrounds this show. Y'all pay attention. You done
That's
gave
part
us
of the
a green
struggle.
screen. What's going on, man? What's
That's
going on?
that's part of the struggle right now. I'm gonna have to figure this out. But I'm not on dial-up. But when I turn my camera back on, it just changes on its own right now. So
Okay,
uh,
okay.
might be time for a new computer. But anyway, Greg G. Baby Taylor, keys and vocals with Unlimited 7. There are a couple other groups that I do make appearances with from time to time. In addition to that, I'm also involved at First Baptist Church with multimedia and some of the music there. And then I also, on occasion, will run sound for small bands and small venues. And most importantly, you may follow me on Instagram. Look for G Baby for Music. On Facebook, look for G Baby Productions, because I do have some solo projects that I have released over the years. And you can find them on all the major streaming platforms as well as on YouTube. Just look for Greg G Baby Taylor.
We got you. Thank you. No problem.
You
No
my
problem.
time.
And you hang in there. You hang in there. Hang in there. Okay. We believe in you. You hang in there. If you need some help, I got somebody I can put you on with. They might be able to help you. Okay. They might be able to help you.
I'll take
Okay,
your
ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to bring it back to the man, the visionary for the band, the person who has helped us to get this far. Mr. Ray Patterson and Miss Olga, they are coming to us together as one. Back it up a little bit for me, Ray. Back up your head against, you move back, okay? Come back off, okay? But Mr. Ray, yeah, back up a little bit for me, honey. And you're good. There you go. There you go. And then come on back. Close us out, Mr. Ray, with any final comments that you have. Come back a little bit so your head not cut off. Back up. Just move back. Just lean back. Just take a deep breath and just sit back a little bit. Okay. Just relax. Just pause back. There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Is that good?
Yeah, just take a deep
breath. Okay, yeah, again, my name is Ray Patterson, and I am the band leader and the drummer for Unlimited 7 Band. As far as any outside things that I'm doing, nothing really outside of the band, other than I am the drummer for my church, Raleigh Hill Baptist Church, as well as one of the associate ministers out there. So is my wife. We're both associate ministers at Raleigh Hill Baptist Church. And I just love just playing, whether I'm playing for the Lord or whether I'm just playing. Either way, I put God into everything that I'm doing. Even the music that we play, I'm always mindful that if it wasn't for Him, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. So I'm just very grateful. I'm grateful for the guys that are and the young lady that part of this band that helps make this band what it is. So I'm just very grateful and just overwhelmed and thankful for everyone, especially my wife here that helps me out. Without giving me a hard time about anything, I just ask her, honey, can you do this for me? And it's never a problem. Going by the mall, picking up merchandise that's needed. She's just very helpful. So I'm just very thankful for everybody that God has assigned to me to make this happen.
Wow. That's a blessing. Well, I thank y'all. I really do. I know it's another work week coming up tomorrow. So I want to say God bless you all. I wish you all the best. And I sincerely look forward to the next time y'all gonna be at the Ale House. I know by the time y'all get there, no telling what y'all gonna have put together.
That'll be in April, sometime next year. I forgot the exact date, but I do know there's a date coming up in April.
But all of you have my number now, so if you have something coming up, let me know. Reach out to me. Let me know if you have something that you're doing, and we can go from there, because I definitely do want to be able to support if I can. I'll come out there and support. But it's a wrap, y'all. We thank you so much for what you do. Mr. Ray, Miss Olga, it is apparent that you are walking in your calling, because listening to what some of the people have said, it is apparent that that is the case. So I want to say thank you to all of you for what you have done. My name is Crystal, and I am sincerely glad to have you here. To all those that have watched, just make sure that you tell your friends to come and follow, like, subscribe to the channel, and go check out the band. Go to their Facebook page. It's under Unlimited 7, the number 7, Unlimited 7 Band. And check them out. Support them. You see what they're all about. Good people just trying to give us some good music. Good people trying to give us some good music.
Thank you, Crystal.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Crystal Bodie Smith. I'm the Hope Catalyst. I want to say keep hope alive. My mission is to stir up the gift, instill hope, and save life. We are about to shut it down for tonight, but I want to say we'll be back this week. This week, we have so much going on this week. We have our last domestic violence show because this was Domestic Violence Month. We actually have another one next month because we couldn't get her in. We're still trying to spread the message. We don't want society to tell us that we can only do things a certain month. And it's important. The young lady we have next month, we're definitely going to do her because she lost her parents to domestic violence. So it's important that we get that message out. Thank you again. Mute your mics for me because I hear feedback. But I want to say thank you so much. Thank you so much to all of you. You have been watching Storytime. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you on the next Storytime this Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday and Thursday. And let us know if you have a story. If you have a story, your story matters. Don't ever let anybody tell you it doesn't. Your story matters. Until then, see you on the next Storytime. Bye.
A catalyst for change with the chance to thrive. Crystal is the one to stir up gifts and save lives. You get exposure, promotion, and marketing too. And advertise for business owners just like you. On Storytime, your interview is global. Virtual or in person, just come on the show. Yo, your story matters. Crystals will open the door. 40 years of experience, ready to give you more on Storytime. Get ready for Storytime. Hey!